Welcome to Spoil Your Appetite. I'm Tristan. Alright, let's just, before we talk about the Oscar nominations, who I will be joined with, Jonathan Barry, I thought I'd talk about Book of Boba Fett. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be talking about this with Jonathan because he hasn't seen it, and I don't want to spoil it for him, so, because he'll eventually get to it, as he told me. So, Book of Boba Fett. Now, I was looking forward to this. I was so looking forward to this. And my overall consensus are, I was very disappointed, like with many other fans and whatnot. Now, for me personally, I was never really into Boba Fett as, say, other fans were. Like, I'm not a hardcore Boba Fett fan. I mean, I like the design, but there was really nothing else that I liked about, I was never really invested in the character as much, but, you know, he came back in Mandalorian Season 2, and I thought that was great, and I was very much looking forward to this, because of the fact that it is written by Jon Favreau, and I was excited. I was really excited. I mean, the promise of what was led from the end of Mandalorian Season 2 was really promising, and you know, the marketing was pretty solid. I really dug it. I wasn't getting as excited, but I was looking forward to it. But overall, I'm very disappointed with it, honestly. I mean, there's just so many things with it that I just didn't understand. I mean, for starters, you know, what does Boba Fett want? I mean, why does he want to be a crime lord boss and all this stuff? I know he said, you know, he's tired of idiots getting him killed and whatnot, but I just felt like that wasn't enough for me, honestly. And then there's just something the way that Jon Favreau writes Boba Fett that just made me go, would Boba Fett really do that, though? Like, I always thought Boba Fett would be, like, 2 steps ahead of everybody. You know, he's seen it all, and he knows how people are going to react, you know? And it's just like, I don't know. And plus, I didn't get that sense of the badassness from Boba Fett compared to what we saw in Mandalorian Season 2. And it was just kind of disheartening just a bit. And I was just like, I don't want to be too harsh, but at the same time, it's just like when it comes to the writing and, like, first of all, the Tusken Raider stuff. I mean, I was worried for a second about it and how that was all going to go, and it was solid. But by the end of it, it's kind of like, what was the point? Like, I mean, yeah, it's great that we saw where he went from the Sarlacc pit, which that in the of itself, that scene was great. But okay, I mean, okay, yeah, we got to establish the Pikes, and, you know, the Pikes have been here and all this stuff, but I didn't really care, honestly, and yeah, there was just stuff that I just didn't care about, and I just feel like the way, just Boba Fett does not seem like a smart character, honestly, just off of how Jon Favreau wrote him, and I feel so bad because it's the same people that gave us Mandalorian. Like, I don't know how they dropped it so hard. I mean, that's just me. And then what's even worse is that the best episodes from the show are the ones that don't even deal with Boba Fett, and instead is the continuation of Mandalorian, which, you know, it's kind of scary to think about, you know, for people who probably aren't interested in Boba Fett or the show. I mean, it's going to be very confusing when they come back to Season 3 of The Mandalorian and they see Baby Yoda is with them, Grogu is back or whatever, you know? It's just, it's kind of bizarre. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, again, the things I like, though, I mean, again, those 2 episodes with The Mandalorian, they were great. I like that we saw Luke Skywalker training Grogu and Ahsoka being there, and that was great. And seeing Mandalorian, like, building a little Beskar suit and whatnot, that was so cute. I mean, I liked it, and yeah, everything that dealt with Mandalorian, I was more invested in than, say, what Book of Boba Fett was. Tamora Morrison's great. Everybody's wonderful in it. Again, the production design is great. It feels very much like Star Wars. And yeah, but what really disappoints me, again, is just the writing of it all. Like, there's just so many things that kind of just made my eyes roll or whatever, with whether it was Boba Fett hiring the modded characters or whatever, aka, as the internet has called them, the Power Rangers, which I can't deny they are pretty much Power Rangers with that teenagers with attitudes or whatever. Yeah. Strange. I don't understand, like, that these are the people you're hiring to, like, help guard you or whatever. Like, okay, like, it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't, it's just so many things wrong with it. And I don't want to, like, I hate to say it, but those Vespas just feel so out of place, especially for a planet like Tatooine, honestly. I mean, it's so weird. And plus they stick out like a sore thumb, like, and these are the guys you're going to hire when they ride these Vespas or whatever. Like, they're a target. Like, why would you? I don't know. I really don't know. Again, there was just so many things I didn't understand, especially with the finale. I mean, for starters, you know, as cool as it was seeing Cad Bane, and let me just say, when he first came up on screen, I was like, that can't be who I think it is. And then sure enough, I was just like, motherfuckers brought Cad Bane into live action. That's incredible. And he looked great. And I can't tell if that was all prosthetics or, you know, if it was a puppet or CGI, because it was damn convincing, I'll tell you that much. And he was great, but at the end of it, it was just kind of like, you know, I mean, if you didn't know anything about Cad Bane or whatever, I would imagine you'd be confused and why this means so much to Boba Fett. I mean, yeah, there's some dialogue exchange that they do give you where there is this history, but again, why couldn't Cad Bane maybe have been, like, behind, you know, certain situations, whether it was the Tusken Raiders or, you know, more involvement of him helping with the Pikes and whatnot. I just, and for him to possibly be dead by Boba Fett was just kind of like, well, what, there's no satisfaction, even as someone who's watched the Clone Wars and stuff. Like, there was no satisfaction, and that's kind of what killed me too, was just like, what is going on, guys? I mean, this was just Jon Favreau's bad day at the office, unfortunately. And, you know, I'm still here for Mandalorian Season 3, but Book of Boba Fett, I just felt like, just straight up disappointed. I don't know how you would fix the show. I mean, more episodes? I don't even know, because there wasn't really enough for there to make me want to see more or whatever. And, you know, again, this was very disappointing at the end of the day, and I just, you know what, I'm just looking forward to Mandalorian Season 3, and if there's a Book of Boba Fett Season 2, I'm unfortunately not going to check in, because I'm just like, I don't really want to, you know. And again, I didn't have, like, high expectations. I wasn't, like, you know, really needing to see the Book of Boba Fett or whatever. I'm just like, it is what it is. Now, again, the things I liked, they do stand out. And, you know, it was great seeing, you know, a really well done CGI deep fake Luke Skywalker. Like, that was incredible. It looked really good. But that's just not enough for me, unfortunately. And, it is what it is. And, Book of Boba Fett, at least they gave us something. At least they tried. I'll give them that. But at the end of the day, doesn't really matter. But that's just my quick thoughts on Book of Boba Fett. So, but in any event, let's get on to the nominations, the Oscar nominations, with myself and Jonathan Barry. Take it away, boys. Now, here we are with the actual show itself, talking about these Oscar nominations. So, Jonathan, sorry. I know that's your last name, but sorry about that. Anyways, the Oscar nominations. Now, Jonathan, have you seen every movie, or where are you at?
So, every February I create this list of what I want to see to prepare for the Oscars, and I don't even make my predictions until like a couple days before the actual ceremonies. So I'm currently on that journey now, trying to knock off. It always includes all the Best Picture nominations, and then just a couple of other ones that are just kind of sprinkled throughout. But currently, if I'm looking at my list right now, I've knocked out about 6 of them. So I need to watch. I have 4 more to watch in the Best Picture category.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get like one every couple night. And actually, I just bought my tickets tomorrow to go see another one at the theater, which I'm really excited for.
Okay. Cool. For me personally, so this is how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna look at not all of the nominations, but certain ones that, we could talk about. Personally for me, the movies that are nominated, these are just movies that just didn't really interest me, so I have no right to be predicting any of these, and if I do predict them or whatever, it is what it is. But anyways, let's start off with writing for original screenplay. We have Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. We got Don't Look Up by Adam McKay, story by Adam McKay and David Sirotto. We got King Richard by Zach Baylin. We got Licorice Pizza by Paul Thomas Anderson. And The Worst Person in the World by Ezekiel. Those are hard names to pronounce.
I would imagine Voight. Voight sounds right to me.
Voight, yes. Yeah. So, the only one I've seen is Don't Look Up. And I really hope Don't Look Up gets it. Like, I'm sorry. It's definitely not Adam McKay's best work, unfortunately. Like, because did you ever see Don't Look Up?
Did you say that you hope it does or does not get it?
It does not get it.
Okay, me too. That of the ones on this list, of these nominations, that is the only one I have seen. I'm seeing Licorice Pizza tomorrow, which I'm really excited about because the more I've heard about it, the more I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it.
Right.
But yeah, I know we're not there yet, but how did Don't Look Up get as many nominations? It baffles me.
Thank you.
I agree. It better not win this one either.
Thank you. Can we just talk about Don't Look Up for a second? Because
I guess.
What were your feelings on it when you finished it?
Oh man.
Or what were you feeling during it?
I I don't hate the premise. I don't like Adam McKay as it is.
Oh.
There's only a couple things that he's made that I enjoyed. But it just felt very. I think it's pretty widely known at this point. It's a allegory for how the world has handled COVID.
Yes.
And it's not hiding that per se. It's very forward.
Right.
And I think in some cases that's okay, but I don't think this one was handled very well. The fact that it was star-studded was just like it didn't really add anything. I don't know. It felt very surface level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's just like, again, had a great cast, but, sometimes star power does not like come to fruition with it. Like I don't know. It was just, I remember finishing it because my lady was telling me about how her and her family liked it. But prior to that, I saw like mixed reactions, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this. But I eventually watched it because my lady wanted me to watch it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I was like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, I get that the whole allegory for whether it was COVID or some people say it's allegory for climate change or whatever it is. Right. But I
think it's subpar at best.
Yes.
And it does not belong in, like, with these other films. It's not on the same tier.
For real. I mean, even looking at the trailers for some of, at least for Licorice Pizza and King Richard, they look, and I haven't even seen those movies, but they look better than Don't Look Up, honestly. I mean,
and the Oscars get this bad rap for like all these. It only highlights very pretentious movies that follow a certain formula, and I can see that argument there for like if anyone is for Don't Look Up because it's very not like the others,
right?
But I think there's such a wide range here that it's just it's just a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
how different this one is.
My problem with it too was just the fact that it very much I had the same feelings about Don't Look Up as I did with The Hunt. Did you ever see The Hunt?
I don't think. No, I would know if I did. No, I've never heard of it.
That was basically the movie that was very controversial. It was basically painting it like even the president at the time, Donald Trump, was like so against it. Like it was controversial, and it's a Blumhouse movie, and the premise is basically it's a satire, and it's basically these liberals like capture these Republicans and hunt them for sport or whatever. And you know, if they actually watch the movie, you'll realize that your main lead is a Republican. Also, the message of the story is basically both parties are crazy in their own way. Which
sure,
but my problem with that,
I can get behind.
But the problem with the movie I have with, and it goes to Don't Look Up as well, is like, okay, the points you're making are so obvious, and they're not. It's not clever. They're not clever at all.
Sure,
and that's kind of what bothers me. It's like, okay, maybe in this era it's clever, and maybe it just doesn't work for me because we see it constantly every damn day. But maybe that's why I didn't like both these movies. But yeah, Don't Look Up, I just feel like what's the point? I just feel like certain satire movies just don't work anymore. Like especially like political satires. Like it just doesn't work, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I have to bring this up, and we don't have to hark on it for too long, but just because Timothée Chalamet is in your movie is not going to mean he's going to be the best part of the movie.
Right. Yeah, I mean...
when he showed up in Don't Look Up, I knew he was in it, and I was like, when is he going to show up? And then he did. I'm like, this is what they gave him?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, because it's just like... again, can we just talk about Timothée Chalamet? I never understood the hype or whatever, and this was before I saw Lady Bird and everything else, and I'm like, oh wow, he's not one of those like young actors that's just trying to be out there and all hot and flamboyant, or you know, not trying to be, you know, out there in the spotlight. Like he's in it for the craft itself, and so. But yeah, I agree. His role was just like I don't know what it is. And
I had a similar premonition about him when like I didn't even know who he was when I saw Lady Bird. But like his name kept coming up. I was like, oh gosh, he's gonna be this kid who's like here for a couple of years and then dies off. Mm-hmm. And then I saw Little Women, and that's what changed my outlook on Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, I got you. So moving on from original screenplay, let's go to adapted writing.
Right. Unfortunately, I can't give a really good prediction for original. Maybe after I see Licorice Pizza tomorrow, I'll have more of a better understanding. But yeah, adapted.
Right. So adapted. We got Coda, we got Drive My Car, we got Dune, we got The Lost Daughter, and The Power of the Dog. I've only seen Dune, so and even then, I'll say the screenplay is great, but I mean, I don't think it'll win because I haven't seen these other 4 movies. So, but Jonathan, what sticks out to you?
I've actually seen all of these except Drive My Car.
Okay.
Screenplay is always something that I find really difficult to judge, just because I mean, the writing on paper versus what you see on the screen are 2 completely different things.
Yes.
Just from experience as well to writing some things. But initial reactions, honestly, one of my favorites is Coda. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. Power of the Dog is probably going to get it.
Right.
It's hot take, but I did not enjoy Power of the Dog. I know most people did, and it's kind of like the front runner for all the awards this year. But if I was the one picking, I would give it to Coda.
Okay. Now, with the Power of the Dog, why do you? So you think it's going to win because of word of mouth and because
of word of mouth? It kind of fits the formula. Now, but I don't want to eat my own words. I'm going to watch it again because when I saw it, I was moderately distracted, so maybe I just didn't pick up on a lot of things. It's extremely slow paced,
right?
Which usually loses my interest.
Gotcha.
So maybe I'm missing something there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and even when it comes to these adapted screenplays, I haven't read the original, like I haven't read Dune.
That's a fair point. You can't really judge if it's the best adaptation if I've never seen the original. I need to read Dune. I haven't yet. I have the book, but I just haven't started it yet.
Nice.
Which it's kind of counterproductive, but...
Yeah, and see, Dune is one of those instances where I didn't read the book. I knew nothing about it. All I heard was, this is what Star Wars was based off of. And, I can see the similarities, honestly. I can see the similarities.
Have you ever seen the old Dune movie?
I haven't. And I know a lot of people were I knew some people that were like, oh, you gotta watch the original. But I'm like, I don't want that to enhance or decrease my... because I was just there for Denis Villeneuve. That was the only reason why I went to go see it. So, but that's just me.
Okay.
Moving on to visual effects. Now, here I can feel like I can predict it. The nominees are Dune, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm going to predict it's probably going to be Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings.
Really?
I think so. I really think that. Because
wow.
And I'm surprised Free Guy is on here too, which, I kind of, when I look back on those visuals, I'm like, yeah, I can see it. Dune.
That's my pick.
Dune, definitely. Oh, that's your pick? Free Guy's your pick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you think so?
No, I'm completely joking. No.
Oh, I was going to say.
I have no idea why it's here.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. What's your pick?
Well, I'm automatically driven to either Dune or to Spider-Man. Shang-Chi, it has its moments. I think the third act is pretty much. I mean, that's the entire thing is visual effects.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen it twice, and the second time around, I started to notice, ooh, that looks weird, or the physics there don't really make a whole lot of sense.
Okay.
So between Dune and Spider-Man, I think the popular choice is going to be to pick Dune, and I can see the Academy
honestly
picking Dune.
I could too. Mm-hmm. I could too, honestly.
But then again, visual effects is the only category where Marvel movies ever have a chance. for some reason.
Yes.
Unless you're Black Panther.
And we'll get into that. But yeah, I never saw No Time to Die because, surprise, surprise, again, not really into spy movies. I don't know what it is.
I have never seen a Bond film, so...
Oh, thank God we're in the same boat. Oh my gosh. But in any event, we go to... I guess we could talk about sound.
Okay.
We got Belfast, we got Dune, No Time to Die, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Now, when they say sound, that means sound effects, right? Or...
Now, I think what happened, and I was about to ask you this question. There used to be sound editing and sound mixing. Have they combined those into one category?
That's probably what this is. Maybe. I mean,
that might have been the case last year too. I just don't remember. But that's what looking at the article I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's what they've done. They've combined the two.
Okay, so out of all these, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I've only seen Dune and West Side Story on this one, but so I can't speak for the other three.
I've seen Dune, Power of the Dog. No, that's the only two. Yeah, those are the only two I've seen.
Oh, really?
I have not
Okay.
seen West Side Story yet.
Okay. Huh.
It's coming to Disney Plus on March 2nd, so that's when I'll watch it.
Ah, gotcha. Cool. I guess we can move on then, because I don't know what to say.
I mean, of the two that I've seen, I'd give it to Power of the Dog, probably, because it's a lot more nuanced, rather than just a lot of Christopher Nolan-esque booms.
Yeah. I guess I would give it to West Side Story between Dune and West Side Story that I've seen, so that's just me. Alrighty, so moving on from that, never seen these short films. Let's go to production design. So the nominees, Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story. I've only seen 3 of these out of the 5. Yeah, The Tragedy of Macbeth, from the trailers that I saw, I mean, the production looks pretty good, not gonna lie. And then Power of the Dog looked good too, but my money is on Nightmare Alley, honestly. That or West Side Story.
From the people I talked to, I have not seen Nightmare Alley. I do have plans to. I have it ready to go. And Tragedy of Macbeth, I'm going to be watching later today, actually.
Nice.
But what I've heard is that Tragedy of Macbeth is likely to take this one.
I could see it.
Yeah, but I can't. Production design for me is a very, very loose term. Like, what does that refer to?
I would think
that's a lot of stuff.
I would think that would be the sets and everything like that. That's what I would think.
Yeah, I mean, you see, at least I'm looking at the Hollywood Reporter's article about the nominations, and they have listed who did the design and who did the set. So they make it seem like those are two different things. But I don't know. That purely off of word of mouth of other people, I would say Tragedy of Macbeth, and all the things I'm saying today are probably going to change within the next week.
Right.
I'm not going to stick to any of these current predictions. They're on my official ones.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, I can't. I mean, I'll say of the ones that I've seen, but not going to hold my breath if they lose.
Yeah.
But, so you've only seen 2 of these, or what was it?
Let's see. I've seen Power of the Dog, and I've seen Dune.
Okay.
Yep.
So of those 2, which one would you pick?
Of those 2, between those 2 things, I'd give it to Dune.
Nice. Okay. And now we get to Best Picture. So...
Is this our last one that we're doing?
No. There's still more going up. Still more going up. We got Best Picture.
There's one I'm really excited to talk about.
I know, me too. Belfast. We got Coda. We got Don't Look Up. We got Drive My Car. We got Dune. We got King Richard. We got Licorice Pizza. We got Nightmare Alley. We got The Power of the Dog. And we got West Side Story. Now, so how many of these have I seen? I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've also seen 4.
Okay, So, of the ones that I've seen Dune, I've seen Don't Look Up, I've seen Nightmare Alley, and I've seen West Side Story. I will just say, the one that I'm really surprised on here, well, actually, there's two of them I'm really surprised that are on here. Obviously, Don't Look Up. Like,
yeah,
I do not fucking understand. I mean, we already talked about it, but I don't get it. I really don't. But the other one that I'm surprised that's on here is Nightmare Alley. Like, I'm really surprised that's on here, because I was like, I mean, I know it was getting a lot of love, but I was not expecting it to get nominated, honestly. It's just like, what? Like, I'm oh my gosh, I'm so fucking surprised, honestly. Like, is
there anything from last year that you feel got snubbed and did not end up on this list?
From last year?
Yeah, is there anything that should be on this list that isn't?
Oh my god, what was it? There was what? Yes, there was. Because I made this comment on Instagram, on my Instagram or whatever. Tick, tick, boom.
It's exactly within my
What
head.
the fuck, dude?
That should be on this list.
That was like, okay, because for starters, it's Lin-Manuel Miranda's first directorial debut ever. Also, Netflix movie. Of all the Netflix movies that came out year, why Don't Look Up? What the what? Because we got two, it would have been, we got two musicals, like, fucking pissed. Like, what? Just get rid of Don't Look Up and put Tick Tick Boom in it. Like, come on. Like,
the top two things that I think should be end up here is I agree. Tick Tick Boom should be here. The other one, I know why it can't be on here. Like, there were, I don't know the specifics, but there was some stuff that like prevented it from being eligible. Yeah. But that would be Bo Burnham's Inside. I don't know if you've seen Inside.
That's the what would you describe that as? Because
that's the thing. Like, it's not. It doesn't belong in the Oscars, but it also doesn't belong in the Emmy. Like, I don't know where it fits.
Because it's not a stand-up, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, he's a comedian, and there are funny parts, but I'm going to create a new genre here and call it tragic vaudeville.
Oh, damn.
That's what I'm going to call Inside.
Right? Yeah. See, I gotta add that to my queue because I've heard nothing but great stuff about that.
I've seen it 3 times, I think.
Oh, really? That good?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So yeah, God, if I had to pick one out of all of these,
what would you pick here?
I know the Oscars love the man, but I gotta give it to West Side Story. Like,
really?
I would think so. Yeah, of the ones that I've seen, I love Dune, and I really enjoy Nightmare Alley, but there was something about West Side Story that I just couldn't comprehend, honestly, because for starters, fun fact, as I said it on my last episode, I've never seen West Side Story, never saw the original, never saw the play, and this was my first time being introduced to West Side Story. But I think what really gets me the most and why I would choose is because, for one, let's just call it what it is. Steven Spielberg is like the GOAT of directing. Like, there's literally nothing the man cannot do. Like, and this is his first musical. Like, he's pretty much checked off all genres on the box. Like, I was in love with it, from the colors, from the set pieces to just the kind of, like, and just the fact that he did a little thing where he would, when the Puerto Ricans would talk in their language or whatever, talk Spanish, there was no subtitles. But it never threw you off because you knew what the conversation was. Mm-hmm. So, I thoroughly fucking loved West Side Story. Like, it was definitely It was I want to say it was like my 10th favorite film of last year because I was just so encaptured by it too. Like it was just on point. Like it's a fun, feel good kind of movie.
The way you talk about it is making me very excited to see it. And two things came to mind. First of all, you said, I mean, Steven Spielberg. Yes, there was a good amount of time where he was the best director.
Yes.
I don't know if I can say that for the last couple of years. I mean, did you see BFG or Ready Player One? And oh my goodness.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, there's something about Steven when he puts his mind to it, like he goes all in, and you could tell. And have you seen the original West Side Story?
And so that brings me to my second point. So earlier this week, someone brought up to me. They were just talking about like a very like a classic Disney film that I had not seen, and they said to me, "I thought you were the movie person," and I said, "Yes, but only for things that no one cares about to see, and all like the things that no one ever talks about." So actually, yeah, no, I have never seen West Side Story either, the original. Even with all my theater background, I know it's shocking.
That's probably a good thing too, because I mean, I went with someone and they liked it. I don't know if they preferred it over the original, but they still liked it. I feel like people who love West Side Story, even the classic one, can definitely appreciate this because you can feel that this was a passion project for Steven, and you can just feel that he loved West Side Story. He wanted to get it right to the tiniest detail too. Like, so it might,
isn't it? Go ahead.
I mean, I again haven't seen the original. It might be just like the original classic movie, adapted movie or whatever. But you know, for someone who watched it for the first time, not knowing anything, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really fucking loved it. So that would be my pick personally.
Isn't it? Do you think it's crazy how
many
good movie musicals came out within the past year?
That was what dude.
Tick, Tick, Boom, West Side Story, In the Heights. I haven't seen, but I've heard it's really good.
Oh my god, dude.
Say what you want to say about Dear Evan Hansen. It came out. And then when I really want to talk about the best animated feature, that's my wheelhouse. But Encanto, oh my goodness.
Dude, I am with you. Like, I was just like, I think it was towards the end of the year, I was thinking about, I'm like, holy shit, we have like 5 musicals. And I didn't see Dear Evan Hansen. It never really, like...
From what I understand, don't.
Okay.
From what I understand, don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I know there was a lot of people going back and forth about the lead, but still. But yeah, like, dude, it, like, you know me from back in the day. Like, if you had told me that I would be, like, over the moon about how many musicals we got, like, my younger self would be like, not even believe you or whatever. Because, you know, like, I was never a musical person back in the day. But I gotta give it to Hamilton. Ever since Hamilton, I'm like, yeah, musicals are the fucking shit. Like, so, but
I've never been a stage musical person per se, but the movie musical genre is something I love,
dude,
and I heavily explore. It's been a very exciting past year for that genre.
It was a good ass year for musicals. I'm so glad you brought that up because even I was just kind of baffled by it. I was like, we really did have some good fucking like musicals, man. Like, crazy.
Did you see In the Heights?
I did. Oh,
okay.
It's on HBO Max. I don't know if you can rent it or not on Amazon or whatever, but yeah, even that was a feel-good movie. And I know nothing about that story either.
Now that's one of the first... So I saw the stage version of In the Heights in 2014 at FustCon, actually. And ever since then, I've always liked it more than Hamilton, but I have not seen the movie. And I recently got access to HBO Max. So you can bet that I will be all over it.
It's a fun time, honestly. It's a really fun time. But of the ones you've seen, what would your pick be?
Of what I've seen, I think, like I said, Power of the Dog is like just booming on the forums.
Mhm.
I don't agree with that, but I mean, I don't. Maybe like I said, I probably missed something. I just need to see it again. For me, the most interesting and the most like thought provoking has been Coda.
Mhm.
And I don't. Did you ever see? It's I probably shouldn't be comparing these two things, but Sound of Metal. Did you ever see that
Oh, Sound of Metal. Yeah, with
on
Riz
Amazon?
Ahmed.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
it pulls a very similar. I mean, it's about the same topics. Very different style, obviously.
So,
But
from my understand, Coda is basically about a deaf family.
well, CODA stands for Child of Deaf Adults.
Oh,
So she can hear, the daughter, but the rest of her
okay.
family are deaf. Um,
And that's
yeah,
on.
and it's on Apple. It's
Damn.
on Apple TV Plus.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to be introduced to more things like I'm seeing Lyrics Pizza tomorrow, Night Rally, and I now have access to West Side Story.
Right.
I think, and I've heard multiple say this, that for the first time in a long time, this year's Best Picture is a gamble. There is no one film that people are saying that's going to win, which is really
Oh,
exciting
really?
for the
Yeah.
race.
Yeah. I mean, God, I swear, if Don't Look Up wins, I'm a pitch a fit like no other. Like, I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
upstairs,
so-
just go upstairs, scream in my pillow, just be like, why?
There's a 90% chance that I'll be happy with who wins, and a 10%
Yeah.
chance I
Like,
will hate it.
yeah,
and I
we're
won't look up.
not predicting any other movie to win other than just yeah, don't
As
look
long
up.
as that Don't Look Up doesn't win, I'll be fine.
Yes, exactly.
I heard
That
Drive
is
My Car is really weird. It's a Japanese film.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to find a way to see it,
right.
but even if it's that, I'll be fine.
Right. All right. Should we talk about the controversial about this Best Picture too? Like, since we're nerds, a lot of people felt like even a filmmaker I love to death, Kevin Smith, No Way Home didn't get a nomination. I mean,
Oh man,
okay.
and it doesn't need one.
Disclaimer: we both loved Spider-Man: No Way Home. I mean,
Yes.
right? Yeah, we both love Spider-Man: No Way Home. And again, we can't attest to. Yeah. If we got rid of Don't Look Up, I still wouldn't nominate it because, again, Tick Tick Boom. What the fuck? Come on. But it's just like I loved it, and it's good. Yes, it's got plot holes, but I just don't see where it needs to be.
It's so important. No, sorry. Go ahead.
It's just like I mean, I get it. We're fans, and I mean, look. Kudos to you. If you've seen almost every single movie last year, great. Like, and you feel Spider-Man: No Way Home deserves a nomination, great. But the Academy is more about like. It's all about themselves, honestly. It's all about, like, who's the best. Like, this isn't, life is very hard.
I think you're pretty much going in the same route of what I'm thinking. And I think that anyone who's saying that it needs a nomination, they're not saying it should win.
Right, exactly.
But I think it's important to distinguish that the Best Picture category is not a popularity contest.
Yes.
Which people have really been mixing the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my main reason for why it shouldn't be here. Yes, it was huge,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, no one was clamoring for Endgame to receive a Best Picture nomination.
I mean,
And Endgame, I would argue. Well, actually, I would say Infinity War is the best of those three. But no one was arguing for that, and I would have put Infinity War in Best Picture more than No Way Home.
Right.
If that makes sense.
You know what? I'll do you one better. If there was any comic book movie that should have been nominated in the 2010s, at least, Logan. Like, I'll say Logan. Like, because I just feel like that is a very human story, and it's not trying to be over the top with the visuals and the spectacle and whatnot. Like, it was very much a character-driven story. You know, we've all seen Logan. Like, that should have been, like, Best Picture nominated at least. But Spider-Man No Way Home, I loved it. And, like, yes, we all love the moments when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire came back. Like, I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, it's like, again...
It has its problems.
Like, and I know they're...
About earlier, the ending is so confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, if no one remembers that he's Spider-Man, then why does Happy Hogan not recognize him? Because he knows Peter as an individual. There's so many questions that it arises and just does not answer.
The spell
and
was...
sometimes that's okay, but it just leaves so much open.
The spell...
It doesn't seem like there's going to be any closure.
Well,
to it.
Happy doesn't remember Peter because the spell was to forget about who Peter is, like, as a whole.
The spell was to forget that Peter is Spider-Man.
But at the very end... at the very end, Doctor Strange, Peter suggests, what if everybody just forgot who I was?
Right. Yeah, I'm mixing it with something else. Why was he at May's grave if he doesn't know them?
Yes, that too. And plus, what happens to all the yesterday's news about Peter Parker being Spider-Man?
Yeah, what happens to his social security card?
Yes.
What happens to his driver's license?
Like, I mean... Like, the security card stuff and all that stuff, I can get, but it's the whole news thing that I don't understand. Like, I'm... Yeah. But anyways, Spider-Man No Way Home, it's just like...
Regardless.
We love the movie, but it just didn't feel like a Best Picture nomination, just because it made a shit ton of money, and it was popular or whatever. And I think that's why the Academy came out and said, nominate your favorite movie of the year, like your popular movie, like hashtag this or whatever, and say what movie you think gets the best popular movie or whatever.
Like, I think a couple of years ago there even was like a movement to try to create a popular.
They considered it. Now it's more of, okay, go on Twitter, say whatever movie, and then hashtag Oscar popular movie or whatever.
Huh.
And so I can totally see this being just sort of like, you know what, I'm very curious to see how they handle that bit, honestly, because I'm like, alright, this is a last minute thing too. Kind of feels like it, but if this is what they were planning, I can't see them like spinning some sort of segment about, here are the nominees for popular choice. No, it's going to be like some sort of title card or whatever. Like, how when they show who gets what for, like, the lower categories, like short film and stuff like that. Like, sometimes they'll play it off air or whatever. Like, I feel like Best Popular could be one of those, like, segments where they do it off air or whatever. And then, like, in the middle of the corner of your TV screen, it'll say, winner for Best Popular, like when they come back for commercials or whatever, I
don't even think they need to do that. Like, I think people would be happy if they just got Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire to present an award.
Yes.
I think that would be enough.
Yes. But
I mean, completely opposite.
I know.
That's what they did for Cats. They got James Corden to present as a cat.
Oh God, I am just so glad I never saw Cats, because yikes.
I kind of want to.
Right.
I haven't. I kind of want to, just to know how bad it is.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God. But in any event, those are the Best Picture nominees. Do we want to do music or for original song?
I don't have enough information to know the music and score and all that.
Okay.
You want to talk about let's see. Let's see. I know we want to get to the actors and actresses, but what about if we move into animated feature? That's mine. That's like I'm all over this.
We'll go to that in a second. I'll just do musical original scores because I love me some scores or whatever.
Sure.
Of the ones that I've seen, God, again, why the fuck is Don't Look Up on here? Oh my god.
Find the list.
I don't even remember the score from Don't Look Up, honestly. So Dune and Kanto.
Aside from Ariana Grande's song.
Well, it's not even original song. It's more of I'm doing the original score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the score.
There it is.
Of the three that I've seen, I'm stuck between Encanto and Dune. I love Hans Zimmer. My prediction is probably going to be Encanto, even though I do like the Dune score. But I feel like Encanto will win, but that's just me. Makeup and hairstyling.
I would pick Dune.
Yeah.
On this list.
Yeah. Makeup and hairstyling. I could see Cruella winning, honestly. I could really see Cruella winning. Because
I can see that.
The hairstyling and makeup was pretty great, honestly. House of Gucci, I can see why it's nominated. Dune, yeah, I guess so. I have no game in international feature film, unfortunately.
So, let me ask you, I think I know the answer to this, but is this the only... Was makeup and hairstyling the only category that House of Gucci got nominated for?
Wait, say that again?
Is makeup and hairstyling the only category that House of Gucci got a nomination for?
That is a good question, because if...
Somebody's telling me yes, that's all I got. I need to look through here.
Yeah, you're right, because I don't see anything.
I think it's really funny.
Yeah, which, some people are
hype for it.
Yeah, I know there. Yeah, it was. I don't want to say it was snubbed, honestly, because I'm like, it was good, but nothing like groundbreaking for me, at least. Like, that's just me. But yeah, I can understand. I can understand the makeup and hairstyling, honestly, which I think, honest to God, I think House of Gucci would be on here. Is if they, I don't know, like, probably clean up the script just a bit, and then also tone down Jared Leto's performance. Like,
I was going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, it's too much. Like, it feels stereotypical or whatever, but it's just like, can you... Because everything else is so deadpan serious or whatever, and so when he comes on screen, it's like, you are doing way too much right now. So, but in any event, I have nothing to say for the international feature film, unfortunately. Film editing, I can't judge film editing at all. Documentary, short subject, documentary. Alright, we got directing.
Okay.
Wow. All right. So directing.
Let's get the one that everyone was surprised about out of the way.
Oh yeah.
How is Villeneuve not on this list?
That is a. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Really?
I didn't really think about that.
That's been a hot topic.
I mean, you're right. I did see like so much stuff about it. That is true. I don't know. I mean, I can't judge these, honestly. I've only seen West Side Story, and would I replace West Side Story? Probably not, because I feel like Steven Spielberg...
That's kind of like what the consensus is that, yes, Dune should be here, but no one can think of who it would replace.
Right, exactly, because even the one that I've seen, Spielberg brought out the best out of all the actors that he directed or whatever, and even just the vision he had or whatever. And yeah, because it's only 5 nominees for directing.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, that's a good question. because that's the thing. When people want to say, who was snubbed or whatever, it's kind of like, well, okay, if you've seen all of these, like, tell me who you would take out. Because if there's 5, like, who do you take out? Like, that's
right.
That's why.
Yeah, I don't think you can have the authority to call out snubs if you have not seen everything that's already been nominated.
Right. And, like how we go on about Don't Look Up. Like, like, if Don't Look Up was nominated for directing, I would flip a table. Because I will never understand how that would get, like, best directing. Like, it's mind-boggling enough that it got for a best picture. But, yeah, but out of all these, it's kind of like, yeah. Like, I can't remember the last time I would, like, for any Oscar show that I've seen, I can't remember the last time I would call out something that was a snub or whatever, honestly. Maybe, again, going back to Logan, maybe for Patrick Stewart for Best Supporting Actor or whatever, but that's just me. But directing,
I was going to say, when we get to the Best Actor category, I have some thoughts on snubbing, but
okay,
we'll get there when we get there.
So yeah, I've only seen West Side Story, so it's anyone's guess. I mean,
I've seen 2 of these. I can't make a good guess right now.
I could see Steven Spielberg taking it, honestly, because I know the Academy loves the man, so, and, yeah. But do you have a pick, or?
I'm just gonna pick one. PTA, sure, why not? Thomas Anderson.
Why not? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I agree. I think Spielberg will get it.
Yeah. So we can talk costume design. There's Cruella Cyrano, which I was told that it's going to play next week for me or whatever.
Yeah, it's not. From what I understand, it's not in theaters yet. Although I'm not going to go see it. I know the story already. Yeah. So Cruella, Cyrano, Dune, Nightmare Alley, West Side Story. Oh, this is tough. Okay. Wow. Personally, I'm stuck between Cruella and Dune.
Yeah.
Where's your head at?
I'm with you with Cruella. Scratch out Nightmare Alley because I don't see that happening. It's really coming down to Cruella and Cruella and West Side Story. Yeah, it's really coming down to those 2. I'm gonna give it to Cruella, honestly. Just because of how many of the dresses she wore and whatnot, and
because it's a movie about costume design.
Pretty much, like, I mean, once you make a movie, like, because the Oscars love anything that's about themselves. Like, oh my gosh, that's probably the only reason why Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was, like, nominated. But yeah, because I don't know if you know how this works, but how costume designs, like, how the voting works is, like, everybody in that category votes for who should get it. So if you're part of the costume design, like, category or whatever, if you work in costume design, you can only vote for a costume design.
Right, it's like the guilds, right?
Yes, but yeah, I'm going with Cruella personally.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Because even if you don't look at all those, like, costumes or whatever, like the ones that she wears or whatever, if you just look at all the other characters, it's kind of like, these are kind of pretty. Like, her mother and all that stuff or whatever, like, I could see that going.
Well, let's not forget that it's not just about, like, if it's pretty or physical appearance. The costume must add to the character.
That's true.
And show part of them. That's why I had Dune in my list, because although they're simple, they reflect the character personalities. Like Oscar Isaac's. Yeah, sure, it's all jet black, but that's him. That's that character.
Right. So you're going with Dune?
Well, no, I'm on the Cruella train as well. I
Okay.
think there's a lot more variety there that people are going to be drawn to.
Yeah, I got you. Next we have cinematography. I really like how this Oscar website is like has this whole list. But cinematography, we got Dune, we got Nightmare. Wait a minute, Dune, Greg Fraser. So, wow, Greg Fraser is going to be doing. He's the cinematographer for the Batman. So that's exciting. But anyways, Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story. This
is another one where I don't feel qualified to talk about it because I don't know what goes into this field.
I would say cinematography is best described as like it all comes down to the shooting of the movie, like where you place your camera,
lighting, I suppose,
and the scope of it all. Mm-hmm. Oh man. So I can't speak for The Power of a Dog or The Tragedy of Macbeth. So, oh god. So, yeah, of the three that I've seen, I'm torn because I can't even pick one. I want to say Nightmare Alley because the cinematography and with, oh my god, the camera movement and just how it blends in with that production design. Oh, this is hard. And then Dune and just that whole scope of it all. And then West Side Story with all that popping colors and stuff. Fuck. I'm stumped, honestly. I can't even answer that one because, like, all the three that I've seen, they're so great. Like, I can't even pick one. But who do I think will win? I could see West Side Story getting it, probably. Maybe Dune. I don't know. Or maybe not. See, I don't even know. I've
got to refrain from picking on this one. Just because I've only seen two of them, and I can't decide between the two of those.
Yeah, it really comes down to who has the better eye when it comes to pointing the camera. Right. And then mix it in with everything else. It's, I don't know. Alright, we're just going to move on from it. Let's do your favorite one. Animated feature film.
Alright, here we go.
We got Encanto, which I've seen. Flea, which I haven't seen. Luca, which I'm surprised it's on here. Haven't seen it. We got The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and we got Raya and the Last Dragon. Wait a minute. You're telling me 3 Disney movies got on here?
I don't know how many options there really were to put on here.
Dude.
I agree. Well, I think Luca deserves to be here. Raya and the Last Dragon, I feel like it was just like what else can we throw? Like, we have to fill in 6 spots, so let's throw that one in there. There's 5 spots. But I feel very strongly about my pick.
So, I've only seen 2. I've seen Encanto and The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Okay,
and I think that those are the top 2. For me, they're like the more worldly people out there. I'm going to say Flea because it's an international film,
right?
But out of those 2, between Encanto and Mitchells vs. the Machines, what's your thoughts?
I said this before, and I'll say it again on my social media. I could not be more thrilled with the Mitchells vs. the Machines being on here. Even though I know it's not going to win, because I just can't see how Encanto, doesn't win this nomination. I want it to be the Mitchells vs. the Machines, but I feel like Encanto's going to take it.
Okay.
Well, and that...
So I'm on team Mitchells vs. the Machines. And I'm gonna fight for that win. I know it's gonna lose, and like you said, I know Encanto will win. I've seen Encanto 5 times.
Wow.
I've only seen Mitchells vs. Machines twice.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
See,
I
you're the
use my
problem,
time so
Jonathan.
wisely.
Damn it.
I use my time so wisely.
And you know what's even, what sucks even more is that, the Mitchells vs. the Machines came out like at the beginning of last year too.
Whereas it came out last March.
I think it was February. Honestly, it might have been February.
Okay.
But yeah, and Encanto, I mean, you just, for one, you can't really escape it, and two, its subject matter is it's great. I mean, it deals with like family and all kinds of stuff, and
Well, actually, it's kind of interesting. This past week in school, we've been talking about that the expectations that characters in books have for each other, and so I actually played one of the songs from the movie from Encanto, and of course, all the students know it,
right?
So, like, it's just become a cultural staple, and not in the same way that like Frozen did. I feel like this is going to beat out. I mean, it already has musically. I mean, we can't talk about Bruno has already beat the number of streams that Let It Go had. And it's just so much more sincere. And what I think it's just so funny that this Encanto came out last October.
Yes,
I saw it in theaters then, but it was not until maybe January where everyone started watching it.
Yeah, that's when
it went on to streaming.
Yes. Like,
Well, I've had these songs stuck in my head for 5 months, while everyone else in the world has only been having to deal with it for a couple weeks.
See, I like Under Pressure more so than We Don't Talk About Bruno, honestly. Like, I love that song more than We Don't Talk About Bruno, but yeah, man, Encanto is sealing this deal. All I can say is I'm just happy the Mitchells vs. the Machines really got nominated. Honestly, I cannot.
Lord and Miller are a dream team. Anything they make, well, I think anything that they make wins an award of some kind. I'm pretty sure Mitchells vs. the Machines has won things. I don't know exactly what, but I'm sure they've won things.
Right. I mean, again, they're the minds behind Into the Spider-Verse, so.
And the Lego movies.
Yes. Oh my god.
Whatever your opinion is of the Lego movies.
Yeah, I love
the listeners, but
yeah, first movie's great. Second movie, it's whatever. But the best thing that came out of that series was Lego Batman. Like, I can't get over that movie at all. It's just like, like that's kind of what it's basically what Into the Spider-Verse was for Spider-Man. Just a big love letter.
Do you know what Lord and Miller's first film together was for directing? I do, but I'm curious if you do.
Don't tell me it's 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, it is 21 Jump Street.
Really? Like, nothing before that? Like,
I read up on them, and they were like, I don't want to say the wrong thing and then get roasted for it, but they were like writers for a while, and then they just got like thrown this project. It's like, hey, just do 21 Jump Street, and then that's what started the career of them being the directors and producers they are now.
Like, I was so down because don't you remember they were supposed to do the Han Solo movie?
Yeah, they were.
I was so looking forward to that too. Like, and I think the only thing I've seen from them that I didn't like was Dumb and Dumber 2.
They did Dumb and Dumber 2?
I believe they had writing credits on it.
Okay, if they weren't, as long as they weren't the producer or the director, then I can forgive them for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had writing credit. But anyways, so yeah, we agree. Encanto's probably going to win animated feature film.
But when Spider-Verse 2 comes out, they'll sweep it.
God, if it's good, oh my god, I hope it's good. That fucking movie looks crazy as is.
What's next?
What's next? We have actress in a supporting role. We got The Lost Daughter, we got West Side Story, we got Belfast, we got The Power of the Dog, and we got King Richard. Who is Ariana DeBose? I can't remember. I can't remember who she played.
I can look it up real quick.
DeBose. Is she...
She played... why is it not telling me?
I need an actual...
She played Anita?
Anita. I need a photo of her. Hold on. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Yep. I'm actually surprised, honestly. I'm actually surprised. And now that I think about it, yeah. She deserves to be nominated. She was really good. Oh my gosh. I don't see her taking it, honestly. I mean, out of the ones, I haven't seen any of these, but what's your pick?
So I watched The Lost Daughter a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friends about this nomination in particular, about Jessie Buckley.
Right.
And I don't think she belongs here.
Oh.
And I would have if I had to pick someone from The Lost Daughter at first supporting, I would have put, and I know you haven't seen it, but Dakota Johnson. I would put her in place of Jessie Buckley here from The Lost Daughter.
Okay.
But that said, I wouldn't pick either of those to win. Even though I did not enjoy it my first time through, I would still pick Kirsten Dunst here as the winner. And I think that's what's going to happen.
Okay. Supporting role. Okay. All right.
She was my favorite part of my viewing experience.
Oh, really? Okay.
In the Power of the Dog.
Oh, okay. Huh. So it's anyone's game at this point, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Other than Jessie, in your eyes?
Well, I have to, after I see West Side Story, I might side with you.
Okay.
But I mean, I haven't seen King Richard. I have not seen Belfast, so
right.
My pick is Dunst.
I know everybody loves Judi Dench, so who knows at this point?
I haven't heard great things about Belfast.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we'll just lead into actress in a leading role. We got Jessica.
Leading? Okay.
Yeah, we got Jessica Chastain and The Eyes of Tammy Faye. We got Olivia Colman, The Lost Daughter, which good on her. Then we got Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers, and then Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos, and Kirsten Stewart as Spencer. Now, I heard lots of rumors that she was gonna get, Kirsten Stewart was gonna get nominated for Spencer, which I am so happy for her. I haven't seen any of her movies, honestly, post Twilight, but much like with Robert Pattinson, I'll watch her
I'm
in a
glad they're
movie.
breaking the bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, like again, I mean, just sometimes you just gotta give them a chance. Like, I'm sure she'll pick something that'll like break her out into like the mainstream, and then everybody's gonna hate that she's cast in a Marvel or DC or whatever big IP property or whatever. That way, she'll probably shut up the haters or whatever. Because I mean, I talk about it all the time, but like, if you haven't seen anything Robert Pattinson hasn't done post Twilight, go watch his indie movies, because you kind of get the sense that post Twilight they wanted to focus more on their craft. Oh
man, I didn't. Lighthouse wasn't for me, but I did see it.
Exactly.
Good Time. Oh my gosh, I love Good Time.
Oh my god, did I tell you to go see that, or did
you might have? Because it just popped up on Netflix, and
that
I saw Uncut Gems and saw it from the same people, so I went ahead and watched it.
See, that is the movie. Like, anytime the Batman conversation comes up, people are not like, oh, I don't want to see Robert Pattinson, Twilight Boy, or whatever as Batman. I always tell people, go watch his indie movies, and watch anything he's done. Like, especially Good Time, because that was the first movie I watched. And again, I don't mean to repeat myself every time this comes up, but yeah, I'm surprised I wasn't upset when he was cast as Batman, because I was forced to watch those god-awful movies. But again, when I realized he went into like smaller indie movies or whatever, I had an appreciation, and my god, Good Time. That fucking movie will just... specifically, a certain scene will, like, very much scar you. Like, so much so that you might have to pause it and, like, throw up just a bit. Like, oof. But anyways, Kristen Stewart, I'm happy for her. Like, I'm glad she's being nominated in this movie, even though I've never seen it. And again, didn't see anybody in this at all. So, Jonathan, your thoughts?
Well, let's see here. I've seen 2 of these. I don't think Olivia Colman's going to get this. So my interpret, like, for Spencer, I only know one person who has seen it, and they did not like it.
Oof.
So I have a bad taste in my mouth.
Oof.
So I just don't really know. I think that if she wins it, like, it'll be really good. Like, I'd be very happy for her. I just don't know the performance.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Uh-oh. Did we lose you?
I'm gonna have to take out my headphones.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, cool. My AirPods just died.
Right.
But, Nicole Kidman... I watched that last night, being the Ricardos. And I did not recognize her at all.
Oh, really?
She immersed herself in that role. So, for that reason, at this time, that's who I would say.
Okay. Huh. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it then. So we move on to actor in a supporting role. We got Syrian Hins for Belfast. We got Troy Koster for Coda. We got Jesse Plemons for The Power of the Dog. We got good old J.K. Simmons from Being the Ricardos. And we got Cody McPheer for Power of the Dog. I believe that's how you say his name. Jonathan, what you feeling?
I would love to see Troy Kotsur get it. But the popular choice at the moment is Jesse Plemons, who I think more than deserves it.
Okay. Interesting. So you would go for, who was it, Troy?
Yeah, that would be my first choice, just because that's the film I like the most so far that I've seen. But I think Plemons has been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of movies that he's in, and he always gets put as the second in command, or the one in the background.
Right.
And I think it's time for some recognition for him.
Yeah. Honestly. I mean, God, the first thing that I've ever seen him in, probably you have as well, The Mighty Ducks. Was that him? Or was it... No, I'm thinking of somebody else. That Like Mike. It's probably Like Mike. Yeah, because I know
First thing I saw him in, and it's not like it's any prestigious or anything, but Game Night that came out with Jason Bateman.
Really? That's your first introduction? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Not a bad pick.
I love that movie.
Oh, I bet. I've heard nothing but good things, and I saw one photo of him in Game Night. I'm like, I feel like I know who his character is. Like, kind of gives me unsettling vibes. Oh my god! But good on him, and my god.
I mean, he was in Jungle Cruise, and those are very different performances. Say what you want about Jungle Cruise, but he was fine.
Yeah. And he was also in Breaking Bad too, if I remember correctly.
Is he? I'm rewatching that right now.
Oh, really?
I'll see.
Because I think he's the one that tortures Jesse or whatever. Yeah, he's in Breaking Bad.
I just restarted season 4,
Oh,
so we'll see.
that's amazing. I will never forget watching Breaking Bad for the first time last year.
Yeah.
Or the year before.
Wait, okay, you didn't see it when it was on?
No, I never watched it when it was on air because, I mean, at the time, it never really hooked me in or whatever. But it wasn't until when the pandemic started or whatever. I had time and I was like, you know what? I think it's time I start Breaking Bad because I heard so many people talking about it. And I know people from high school that watched it while it was going on or whatever. And for me, I was just like, it was the same thing I had with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, finally watched it, praised it, and then
the show. Okay.
Yeah,
you don't need to. You don't need to see it.
Oh, trust me. I watched, and maybe I shouldn't have, because the Watchmen movie. I read the book first, watched the movie second, did not like it at all. With Last Airbender, I watched the show first, and then I kept an open mind and watched the movie. And as soon as the movie tried to recreate the opening sequence, the opening intro to the show, I was like, this is not going to be good. And, I was just like, yeah, M. Night, you really missed the point of the show. And just that, what killed me was just like those dynamics with the characters or whatever. I'm just like, I don't feel that chemistry the way I did with the actual show. Like, what happened? And then, we're just going to do the greatest hits or whatever from the show. It's like,
Now, I know I've said this on your podcast before, but I've only seen the first season of the show. I've never finished it.
Oh, dude.
It's a slow burn. I'm slowly getting through it.
Yeah, just treat yourself.
Not that it's bad or anything, but
yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Treat yourself. But Breaking Bad, yeah, I'll never forget just binging it and now fully understanding why it's probably most people's favorite, like, show of all time, honestly. Like, it's...
Sure. Yeah.
Oh my god, the character progression or whatever, and just... greatness. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, Jesse Plemons is in Breaking Bad, so...
yeah.
But in any event, back to the nomination. So, the last one we have is an actor in a leading role. We got Javier Bardem being the Ricardos. We got Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog. We got Andrew Garfield for Tick, Boom. Will Smith for King Richard, and Denzel Washington for Tragedy of Macbeth. I'll just say it. I'm happy for Andrew Garfield. That's all I'm going to say. Just happy for him.
Okay.
Even though I know he's not going to win. Because just looking at these names, I'm like, and hear the chatter, I'm like, everybody's been talking about Benedict and Denzel and Will and Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
Not much talk for Andrew Garfield, but I'm just glad he's nominated. I will be shocked if he gets it, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, when I was watching the nominations be announced, like, this was the one I was most nervous about.
Oh yeah,
that he would not get a nomination.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I am overjoyed that he got it, and now he can. I don't. To my knowledge, I can't think of any other time. Was he nominated for Hacksaw Ridge? I can't remember.
That is a good question. He might have.
I don't think he was.
You know what?
I really enjoy that movie. I don't know why I don't have my own copy yet. But let's see. But regardless, I've seen 3 of these performances, and although internally that's who I'm gonna root for. That's right. who I would pick. I think Cumberbatch is pretty much in the running. Unless Denzel is magnificent, which I'm sure he is, and I'm going to find out tonight. think something's happened. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Oh boy.
There you are.
Oh, okay. Mike just went out for a second. I don't know why, but yeah, he did get nominated for a nomination for Hacksaw Ridge.
Okay.
Good old Andrew Garfield. It's all we can hope for, honestly.
Like I said, that's internally that would be my pick, but I got to give it to Cumberbatch. Denzel will probably surprise me, and that'll be difficult.
I mean,
I've never been a big Will Smith fan,
right?
So I don't see that going to him at all. And Bardem,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it surprised me that role, although I haven't seen him in that many things,
right?
But I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the one for him.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Honestly,
my experiences with Javier Bardem are No Country for Old Men.
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Oh Jesus.
Or no, 4.
Ugh. Oof.
No, he's 5. Yeah, he was
4 or 5, whichever. 5. Not a good movie anyway. So.
Yeah, neither of them are that great.
Thank God I don't have to watch them. So only 2 movies you've seen of his, huh? That's okay. Yeah. I've only seen him in No Country for Old Men, but I know the name, I know the face. I just don't know why. Oh wait, he was in Dune. I'm stupid. He was. Yes, he was the guy towards the end that was he was part of what's that name? Are they called the Scavengers or whatever? That are basically all about the spice.
Right. Like Zendaya's tribe.
Yes. Yeah. Which, yeah, good on him. But so yeah, Oscars. I mean, we excited or what?
I think, like I said earlier, this is one of the first Academy Awards in a while where nothing's really certain.
Yeah.
It could go a lot of different ways, which is exciting. I remember the first Oscars I watched were the they were the ones for the 2015 movies. So I guess in 2016 were my first ones that I really watched, and since then I can't think of any other time where I wasn't pretty sure about how things were going to go. Not that I was right, but
yeah,
really all over the place.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, that's all the nominations and whatnot. So yeah, and they recently announced who was hosting as well.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. It was 3 women. I can't remember who they were. No, actually, one of them was Amy Schumer, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Here Amy. It is. Okay, Regina Hall, Wanda Sykes, and Amy Schumer.
I mean, it should be interesting. Honestly, I mean,
okay, I had not heard that.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder where those names came in. Like, who brought that up?
Yeah, I mean, because I remember there was an article that, you know, I don't know if it was the Academy itself or somebody, but they were really considering Tom Holland hosting, and I thought that would have been great. I mean, especially after, you know, this pandemic era. I mean, and you're celebrating movies or whatever, and why not celebrate the biggest movie with, you know, the movie that basically made so much fucking money with Spider-Man No Way Home by having that guy host the Oscars. I mean, he could put on a show, I imagine. Then again, the hosts don't really like stick out to me. Like, I could care less about what comedy bits they're doing, but that's just me. But yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, honestly.
Yeah. I'm looking at an article where Amy Schumer said about hosting. Well, I guess I better go watch some movies now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to, but I mean, unless you have jokes that are going to be involved with those movies, I guess.
I'm just surprised because Schumer has had a lot of controversy over the years.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean,
that just threw me for a loop.
It's just I don't understand why it's such a big deal when it comes to who you get as the Oscar host. Honestly, I mean,
hey, as long as it wasn't Jimmy Kimmel again, I would have been fine.
Oh, really? You think he was the worst host or whatever?
No, he's just done it like what 3 times?
Has he? Yeah.
At least 2.
Now that I think about it, man, they love good old Jimmy.
When ABC has the exclusive streaming rights.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, isn't ABC owned by Disney?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, it is.
Which doesn't make it even like why not get Tom Holland, guys? Like, shouldn't someone from Disney be like, put Tom Holland as the host? Like, come on, like. You might as well ride out.
I think they should have gotten Willem Dafoe.
You know that would be very entertaining. Honestly, like I could.
Oh, that reminds me. French Dispatch, not here.
I never saw it, unfortunately.
Yep. I have rented it. I have not watched it yet because I'm waiting for my brother to come over because he wants to see it.
Right,
but. It's just not on the list. They got no nominations, which is very strange for a Wes Anderson film.
That's true. I guess it wasn't his year, at least to the Academy's eyes, or something.
Yeah.
It is
not
what it
broken
is.
Up about it.
So, final thoughts on the Oscars?
Well. I can say that for the last few ceremonies, people have just started to think that it's predictable and that it doesn't really do its job. It's all about the political aspect of it. Mm-hmm. But I think that this year has an opportunity to change that to make it more about the craft, since we have this wide variety. And there's no really leading anything.
Right.
But I just hope that the voters really, well, to put it short, I hope they don't vote for Don't Look Up.
Yes, that's the main takeaway.
Yeah. I think we can all unite as a country and root against Don't Look Up.
Yeah, I mean, God, I just... So, tell me your story about Adam McKay. Like, you don't like his writing, or?
I mean, there are a couple things I can think of that I like that he's done. When he was still in the comedy genre, which he's not anymore.
Oh yeah.
Like Anchorman, both Anchormen.
Oh yeah.
Movies. I love those movies. They're his.
Yeah.
But I mean, The Big Short, I thought it was fine. Never saw Vice.
Me neither.
I mean, I can't think of much else, but I think that he just really leans on his own political beliefs, which is fine.
Right.
They just don't really match my own.
Yeah.
And so I have no interest in seeing his work because he's not really, I don't know.
He's not what he used to do.
Well, it's not even just that, because people change, but
yeah,
he's stuck in this genre of like of his political allegories and metaphor stuff. Which there's a place for it. It's just not the place that I like to watch.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's not like I have a dislike for him. It's just that his stuff does not interest me.
Gotcha. Well, I guess that'll do it then. That's the show for this week. Thank you so much for listening and, listening to us nerd out about the Oscars, even though this guy right here hasn't seen most of these movies or whatever, has only seen a few. But yeah, so as usual, if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at Alexander_Thorpe. And Jonathan, where can people follow you, if it's appropriate?
Let me see. I don't remember my own handle. Let me go find it. I'm on Instagram at burjonathan97. If you care to look, it's a private account, so just don't have high expectations. But I'm working on creating a bigger presence for myself in the upcoming year. So we'll keep you updated on that.
That's exciting. I can't wait to hear that. Still thinking about doing that podcast?
That's the dream. Yeah.
Okay.
I had that review Instagram that just kind of went south.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really going anywhere, so I'm gonna try something else.
I mean, you're helping the youth with their education, so.
Yeah, I don't have much time to myself during the school year. So.
Right. I feel you. But in any event, thank you all for joining us for this episode of Spoil Your Appetite. I'm Tristan.
And I'm Jonathan.
And you've just been spoiled.